Hey, I'm Aja A, and welcome to Sunshine Haze. Don't forget to check out all the links that I have listed down in the description box, and if you like the video, please give me a little thumbs up. If you have any questions after the video is over, feel free to drop them down below. I try to respond to everyone. And if you all know people interested in astrology, numerology, tarot, or whatever I'm talking about on this channel, go on and send them this link. And don't forget to hit subscribe. And of course, thanks for tuning in and rocking with me. May this info help y'all live your best lives. Peace. Hey y'all, and welcome back. This video is for Taurus Sun, Taurus Moon, and Taurus Rising. Before I get started, if you feel like what I'm saying isn't resonating with you, keep in mind it's a general reading. You can check out your Moon and or Rising sign, which I have linked down below, okay? We are back in business, back on routine. I cannot believe my little Capricorn rising allowed me to stop doing monthly readings, but everybody needs a break. We're back in Aries season, starting off the astrological year right? So this is your typical monthly reading. We're going to be looking at the energy coming up for you, or the energy that you need to be tapping into. Any challenges or obstacles you might be facing during the month of April. And because we're dealing with Aries energy this month, where you need to be cardinal, tap into, some initiative and get shit started, get shit popping. And then as always, a quick little soul message, something extra for me to something extra for me to tell y'all, for y'all to take away with you from this spread, okay? So let's get started, Taurus. First card that you have coming up in your spread is Truth, which breaks down, you got 25 here, breaks down into 7. 2 is all about things coming together. 5 is about change. And if you've seen my videos before, I'm just going to keep it very honest with you guys. I keep it 100. I don't like to sugarcoat the messages that come with the cards because I feel like that could do more damage than it could good. So looking at this card, when I first pulled it, I got this I kind of felt like kind of constricted in my heart chakra. So I kind of get this sense that there is, in the month of April, going to be something coming up for you, Taurus, something that is going to kind of open your eyes to something. Literally some truth coming in for you. You might find something out, you might see something, or you might discover something about somebody or about a situation that you were not necessarily hip to, that doesn't necessarily sit right with you, okay, Taurus? Like I said, I keep it very real. Now, with that being said, this is the energy that you're supposed to be tapping into, so I would also go so far as to say, as Taurus, you need to kind of move a little bit out of your earth. You get to be in your season next month, okay? Be Aries for a minute, all right? Move a little bit out of your earth and out of your comfort zone and start paying a little bit more attention to the things going on around you, to the situations that you happen to be in, to the relationships that you're dealing with, to like your finances, to your friendships, to your home. I don't know, just pay a little bit more attention. Because there are going to be some things coming up that you need to know that are going to shift some things for you. Now, with that being said, I don't want to spend too much time on that one because I believe that a lot more of the message comes with your challenge or your obstacle here. You've got the Queen of Air coming up, the Queen of Swords coming up in the position of what is crossing you or what could be crossing you during this next month of April, and that is crossing this truth energy that's supposed to be coming in for you, right? So with the Queen of Air coming up there as your crossing energy, when the Queen of Air is up, right, it symbolizes this energy of somebody that sits and observes and understands and has gained mental clarity of a situation. This is in your crossing position. So what this tells me is that whatever this truth is in regards to is maybe something that has crossed your mind before, Taurus, but something that you maybe have been like, I'm not even going to deal with that right now because I'm comfortable where I'm at, I'm comfortable doing what I'm doing, or I like the vibes right now, so I'm not even going to look into what could possibly be something that I should have been paying attention to. Now, the Queen of Air is in a crossing position, so this tells me that, Taurus, you may have created a little bit of a sense of oblivion for yourself by way of trying to remain in your earth. But listen, everything done in the dark comes to light. Everything that is supposed to be done is already written, and it will play out the way that it's supposed to play out. So if you were trying to hold on to something or a situation or a relationship, and it's something that you should have already moved past or something that you should have moved away from or evolved from, with this Aries cardinal energy during the month of April and this vernal equinox energy starting things off, you're not going to be able to do what it is that you want to do. You're going to have to do what it is that you need to do coming up during this next month, okay? Queen of Air in a And a crossing position does also come in with this energy of not really being able to effectively analyze situations. However, when I do these readings, if you watch my readings, you know that I always say that these crossing cards can very much so be turned into upright supporting positions for the energy that you're supposed to be tapping into. You can turn this Queen of Air into an upright position. This is, I think, the challenge for you, Taurus, and the main thing on the real, and you guys know this, when you are operating within your shadow side, you can be very stubborn. Taurus, you're comfortable with how your life is going right now. That doesn't necessarily mean that you don't see issues or problems or things that you need to improve, but you are comfortable with what it's like. You're like, this works for the time being, so I'm not really trying to do anything to change it. The energy that collectively we're all dealing with right now is the energy of change. So there's probably some things that have to shift and switch up for you, Taurus. And unfortunately, and I don't even want to say unfortunately, but for you guys, it probably feels like unfortunately, you're going to have to do your diligence and get real with yourself and start to really look at your situations, look at the things that you put your energy into, look at, you know, your attachments, and look at, you know, how you're moving and what you're doing, and say, okay, this works and this doesn't. Listen, this truth is coming in for you whether you want it to or not. And what I can tell you is, if you work with it in a positive way, and if you get a grip on it before it comes to get a grip on you, you can avoid having your life shaken up in like the craziest of ways. Keep in mind that we're in April, we're dealing with Aries energy for the most part up until we get towards the end of the month. So Taurus, you can either work with the fire or you can work against the fire and get burned up by whatever truth is coming in for you, or you can start to tackle it now and get to a point to where it's like, okay, this may not be ideal, but I understand that this is what I needed to see, what I needed to know, and then I'm going to move forward and deal with it, charge it to the game, or whatever, however it turns out, okay? Next card that you have coming up in your spread is in the position of where you need to charge forward with some Ram energy, with some Aries energy during the month of April. Take some initiative, tap into some cardinal energy, and really get shit popping, get shit started. You've got the 10 of water, 10 of cups here, okay? And the 10 of cups is one of my favorite cards in tarot. It's a card of abundance. It's a card of having all of your cups fulfilled, being in a space to where all of your wishes have come true. You've gotten everything that you need, and you can put out the energy that you wish to put out, and you receive what you put out, okay? It finishes out the cups element. So the 10 of water here, in this particular deck, carries this energy of getting to the point of completion through emotional healing, and then also living in the moment. So what I want to tell you, Taurus, is because you guys are Earth, you automatically naturally resonate with this energy of making plans and sticking to them, and the plans you are comfortable with, and they are your plans, and listen, that's just how it goes. You've got some water here, which is a compatible energy for you, but this is saying you need to go with the flow. You need to allow you need to allow life to lead you, allow life's currents to carry you to wherever you're supposed to be, instead of allowing the Queen of Air and being confused about what's going on, or refusing to look at your situations for what they really are. Turn that into an upright position, gain a little bit of clarity, get to that point to where you understand, allow that truth to come in, and then allow life to take you to where you need to be. And as the truth comes in, honestly, especially if it's in regards to something that you don't necessarily want to see play out in the way that it will play out, water carries a cleansing energy. So, you know, allow truth, learn what you need to learn, see what you need to see, and then go through the motions. Like literally go through the motions, cleanse it out, and then just see where this life takes you next. We're in a cardinal energy. We're in the spring cardinal energy. So we're in the spot to where we're starting new chapters, starting new cycles. And if you got to clear some shit out in order for this new cycle to get up and running, go on and do that and figure out what it is so that you can positively carry yourself into the next. You want to resonate with the positive aspects of this card, okay? Water can be heavy, but water can be cleansing. So when the water gets heavy, you got to pour it on out and allow new water to flow in, okay? Now, last card that I have popping up for you guys in your spread, which does not surprise me here, is in your soul message. Why can't I talk to you Tauruses today? Probably like, I don't want to know what the truth is. You got purple here, and that carries the energy of the number 39, which breaks down to 12, which breaks down into 3, which is all about manifesting for the future and your positive intentions. And this has the energy of developing mental clarity. So this goes hand in hand with your truth card here. you have got to take a little bit of time to take a step back and really look at your life and see what works for you and what doesn't. Purple I associate with the crown chakra, so I would say during the month of April, be doing some crown chakra work, working with some stones that can help you gain some clarity, do some meditations that can bring in clarity, especially in regards to the next step and in regards to manifestation. Okay, the crown chakra brings it all together, so you've got to figure out what that is during this point. Okay. Anything else I want to say about this card? That's really it. And that's really all I got for you guys. April is definitely going to be a month to where your eyes are open to some things, Taurus. But guess what? This is the perfect time for that to happen because it's right before you go into your new rotation around the sun. So you figure out what you need to clear out now so that you can start your year off right. Okay? All right, y'all, that is your spread. Thank you for watching. If you feel like you need to book your own reading, go on and check out what I got in the description box because I tell you how to do so down there. I have a coronavirus tarot reading up. I also have a April pick a card reading up, the Aries new moon, and also Saturn moving into Aquarius. All of those videos I'm talking about, all these wild ass energies that we're dealing with right now. So I would suggest clicking on those and giving them a watch, you know, just shameless plug here. And yeah, you guys, thanks for watching. I will catch y'all next time. Peace.